Fred J. Brown Stadium here on the campus of Defiance High School for tonight's district semifinal here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Got a sectional championship already between the Bryan Golden Bears and the Delta Panthers. Bryan sitting at 11-4-2 overall, 3-2-1 in the NWAL. Delta, meanwhile, 14-4, 6-0 in the NWAL. And last time, the Bears defeated Ottawa-Glandorf by the second time that year, 1-0 to get here. And we face a team that we've known a long time, the Delta Panthers.
Delta Panthers, a 1-0 loss to them earlier in the season. You know, revenge is always sweet when it comes district time, you know?
It is. It is the Oberlin-Turnbull countdown to kick off. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. Going to take this time out and come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Nobody likes an awkward silence, but you can actually use it for something good.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Today's game being brought to you by the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and Veteran Services of Williams County. Chris Malanga, Dave Brobston here. And Dave, thanks for pinch hitting here and filling in.
Hey, you know, the old goalie coach gets to come out and call a little bit of football instead of our normal football partner.
Yeah, and since you're here in town, you know, it's pretty easy to come up here into Fred J. Brown Stadium. What a great facility. We were here earlier this year to play Defiance, and, you know, just a great facility. And I'm glad we have a couple things. I'm glad we're on turf the rest of the way, and I'm glad we're on with a three-man officiating crew, too.
That always helps. It always helps when it gets to this time of the season. You know, you never want to take anything away from the officials, even though I was a little harsh on them Friday night for some of the things that they were calling. But in soccer, it's a tough ask when you've got a two-man crew. You know, the kids are big, they're fast, and it's a track meet.
It is.
And, you know, it's tough to keep up with the play, so a three-man crew helps that out. You've got two guys on the side that are able to take a look on their side of the field, and then you've got your lead official up and down the field.
Our last time these two teams played, you alluded to it a little bit in our first segment. Delta beat Bryan 1-0, and it was a really, really interesting game at Delta because that game was pretty scoreless going on. There was a foul whistled in the box. I think the Bryan faithful would maintain that it was their pink out game and their box lines were pink. And I think the Bryan folks will maintain that it was outside of the box, but they whistled it inside the box. And anytime you got a penalty kick inside the box, it's basically a goalie decision, left or right. And he guessed wrong. And so 1-0. And then the end of the game, a foul was whistled outside of the box, which looked to be inside. And what ended up happening is Bryan went to go try to quickly get in. It was under 15 seconds when it happened. Tried to go in, and Delta was stalling. And so the officials whistled the clock dead with 1 second. And Carter Luce had a ping pong ball that bounced around and just went wide of the goal at the end. So it was just interesting.
And you know, one of the things that happens, we talk about it in basketball, we talk about it in soccer, we talk about it in many of the sports, unlike football, is that all of that right now is preseason. You do everything in many of these sports to get to this time of year, and this is the one that matters. Yes, it's nice to beat a conference foe. Yes, it's nice to bring home a conference title. But ask most coaches, they would rather play for district, regional, state honors than conference honors most days of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get started here and meet our Delta Panthers. Again, they are sitting at 14-4 overall, 6-0 in the NWOAL. Their coach is KJ Abear, and he's in his 7th season, 75, 35, and 14. They're averaging 3.4 goals a game while allowing 1.2 goals a game. They had a whole bunch of hardware in the NWAL. Brody Roth, that was keeper of the year, first team all league. They had three other guys, Armstrong, Bauer, and York on first team. They had Gibbons on second team and 4 guys on honorable mention. So the league hardware went to Delta a lot this year.
When you go undefeated in the conference, you can see why the votes go that way.
When you take a look at their last 5 games, it looks like this. The last game they had was at Elida to get here. They won 3-1. They lost to Maumee Valley Country Day 4-0 in their last regular season game. You see that Bryan win 1-0. They also defeated Evergreen 3-2 and Pettisville 5-1. So that's kind of how they got here. And again, the winner of this one will face the winner of our second game, which is Liberty Benton and Lima Bath. And that'll go back here on Thursday. So both these teams looking to vie there.
And somebody who used to coach here when Lima Bath was the joke of a soccer program where you'd go down and hang 12 or 13 on them. It's nice to see him up here looking at district honors.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at the Bryan Golden Bears sitting at 11-4-2 overall, 3-2-1 in the league. Head coach Luke Collins in his 6th year was the 2024 NWL Coach of the Year, so congratulations to Coach Collins. Bears averaging 2.5 goals on the season, were allowing less than a goal per game. They had some first-team honors. Max Burton, Don Malanga, first team. Carter Luce and Hunter Mufeld were second team. Carter Altaffer, Mason Welling, and Alex Diaz, honorable mention for the NWOAL.
So you got a couple of teams coming here that know each other well, coaches who know each other well, players who know each other well, and to meet again at this level when everything's on the line, this is what you build all year for. And you got 2 teams who brought home a lot of hardware in the regular season. Let's see how things go here tonight.
Bears' last 5 looks like this. Again, they beat Ottawa-Glandorf 1-0. They had beat them 4-1 earlier in the season and won 1-0 to get here. Pettisville, Delta, they tied Archbold and beat Continental. Those were their previous 5. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll check our keys to the game, meet our game officials, and get ready for the first kick here on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Since 1922, we've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, it is Bryan and Delta doing battle here in this district semifinal. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, being brought to you by the Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers, your hometown real estate company. For over 45 years, they've consistently remained number 1 in Williams County and the surrounding area since 2007. Call us for all your real estate needs. Let's first take a look at the keys to the game for the Bryan Golden Bears. And the keys to the game for Bryan look like this. Well, maybe. The button might be wrong. Limit Delta's wide players getting behind the defense. You want to make sure that they aren't streaking towards the goal. Inverted wings, runs from the wingers, striker pressing with good build-up, so you want to build up to a goal, and then clinical finishing. And I feel like every soccer game I've ever broadcast, somebody says clinical finishing.
Yeah, you got to be able to put the ball in the net. It's great to play around the outside with it. It's great to get up and down. But if you can't put shots on frame, you're not going to score. I've never seen a goal scored with a shot off frame.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go to the keys of the game for the Delta Panthers. Delta wants to create better chances to score. Bryan has a real strong defense, and they didn't get very many good scoring chances in the last game. They don't want to chase. Bryan plays a very good possession game. They chased a lot in the last game, and they need to let them come to them and defend hard. And then capitalize on the strong, fast counterattacks. Best chance of scoring for Delta is on counterattacks when Bryan gives up possession. They need to counter fast with numbers and put away our chances.
And it's one of the things you look at when you look at how these two teams line up. You know, the Golden Bears come out in a 4-3-3. It's a pretty attacking formation. Yep. Where you look at the Delta lineup, they're going to go with a 5-3-2. Yep. And, you know, everything's going to be dependent upon those two wing backs they have back on defense. Are they going to be more focused on defending, or are they going to try to get forward? If they try to get forward, we can take advantage of some overlaps on the outside. If they stay back, then we've got to make sure we keep the press going.
Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Carlin Company Realty and Auctioneers. Now it's time to meet our game officials, brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. Tri-State Vision Center has been serving the area since 1977. Contact us at either Bryan or Montpelier offices for all your eye care needs. Officials today, Hassan Tori, Vicky Venn, and Steve Feary, and I haven't heard any of those names, and that's a good thing when you get into districts.
It's always a good thing. When you get to this time of year, it's always a very good thing that you know that you're getting folks who have graded out and earned their right to be here in the red shirts tonight. It's nice to see that we've got them out there. They're very noticeable.
Yep, and we've got a three-man refereeing crew tonight, which is always good. When we get to that, you know, I always like to see three-man. We talked about it a little bit earlier, like less mistakes, you know, give some good coverage on the field. So this has been the Oberlin-Turnbull countdown to kick off Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, family-owned, family-focused. Going to take our last timeout, come back with your starting lineups and more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, it is going to be Bryan and Delta here, and let's take a look at our starting lineups. Starting lineups being sponsored by Debbie's Dairy Free, serving you ice cream, soup, sandwiches, and more. Victories taste sweeter with Debbie's. Call ahead with your order at 419-636-5606. All right, no starting lineup graphic for Delta. We didn't get information from the coach after multiple requests, but I will let you got it up here officially. But first we have our national anthem being brought to you by Veteran Services. There you have it, our our national anthem being brought to you by Veteran Services of Williams County. Now, let's do the starting lineups.
But I want to call attention. We got a lot of praise on Friday night for our military appreciation for our young men taking time out in their pregame to go do the greeting. If you looked at the practice field over there, the entire Defiance football team stopped for the national anthem. Class act by Coach Cooper. For the Delta Panthers tonight, they're going to start Brody Roth in goal. On defense, they've got Wyatt Gibbons, Aaron Mora, Samuel Mooring, Gabriel Kansky, and Eli Armstrong. In their midfield, Tyson Bauer, Samuel Mooring, Miguel
Diaz Rodriguez.
Yes. And Seth Gunilla. Up front for them is going to be their two forwards. They've got them listed as offense on here. Caden Etter wearing number 14, and also up on their offensive side of the ball is going to be Nick Circle. Now, fans, I want to call your attention that it's going to be really hard for us to identify players on their team. They've got green numbers on very dark black jerseys. It's going to be hard for us to pick them out, so we'll do the best we can getting you names.
Absolutely. It's always tough. All right, let's meet the Golden Bears, and they are sitting up in a 4-3-3. Dom Malanga, your goalkeeper. On your defensive end, Caden Oberlin, Carter Luce, Nolan Sleesman, Tucker Goose Miller. In the midfield, Mason Welling, Hunter Mufeld, Max Burton. Kennedy and Altaffer will play a forward/mid hybrid on the two wings, and Elijah Fry, your striker, up front for the Bryan Golden Bears. Again, your lineups today being brought to you by Debbie's Dairy Free, serving you ice cream, soup, sandwiches, and more. Victories taste sweeter with Debbie's. Call ahead with your order at 419-636-5606. All right. Got pregame done.
Pregame's out of the way.
So, it's win or go home now. At this point, so it's going to be more intense, more exciting, and it's these two teams have a lot of passion for this, and they don't want to have this be the last game.
And one of the things that I remember back from my coaching days is both at college and in high school getting knocked out of a tournament on penalty kicks at the end of the game. And like you said earlier, the PK is a guess. We're not like the Premier League and the Bundesliga. We don't have hours of film on these guys with penalty kicks where, some teams have now actually gone to penalty kick specialist goalies for those types of things who know which way everybody's going to go. One of the things you want to do is you want to put it away early. Get the momentum, keep pressing, and get a couple goal lead and be able to just play your game.
Yep, absolutely. Real quick, we can pop up our NWL standings. We mentioned this a little bit earlier. Delta won the league 6-0, 18 points for them. Wasion 4-2 in second. Bryan was 3-2-1. They tied for Archbold for third. Both of them at 3-2-1. Evergreen is at 2-3-1, Swanton 1-4, and Liberty Center 0-5-1. So that's how the NWAL shook out this year, and we're about ready to get this one underway between Bryan and Delta. Teams huddled up for their final discussions before things start, and I do know that the Golden Bears they want this one bad after the way that last game ended.
I bet after going down 1-0 on a PK that was questionable, and then not getting one to go your way at the end, revenge is always sweet.
Absolutely. So they are checking goals to make sure that they're all set. And boy, what a beautiful fall afternoon for a soccer game.
Gorgeous day.
Sitting, let's get you an updated weather report here.
It's hot.
It is hot. 82 degrees, Nate tells me.
So
very little wind.
My son played soccer here for 4 years and came back for the alumni game this year in the heat of the summer there in mid-August, and he said it was about 115 on the turf. So 82 degrees here, probably 95 on the turf for these young men.
Probably. All right, we're going to get ready to go here. And again, Dave mentioned early on these numbers. Green numerals on black jerseys.
With no outline.
With no outline. So it's very, very challenging here. So we will do our best to get you this information here. So it looks like the Bears will get to kick off. Elijah Fry in the center. Checking to make sure the goalies are ready.
Everybody's ready.
And here we go. Clock starts and we're underway. Carter Luce has it. We'll go out over to Tucker Miller. Looks like Samuel Mooring trying to press there on the side. Feed it up. Fry has it. Fry gives to Burton.
Nice move. Has a run on the wing.
Burton feeds it up to Kennedy. Kennedy looks to fire. And Roth puts it away. First shot on goal for the Golden Bears.
One of those tough ones. You'll think about that one now. Should he have crossed it? Should he take the shot? Kind of put one in no man's land. Good play by the goalie to come get it. Now we got a break going the other way. Long ball over the top, going route one. Dom collects in the goal. That one just kind of got away on the turf bounce that time.
And again, the Bears have played a couple of games recently on turf and have practiced on turf because, it's challenging there if you don't play on grass, and Delta plays on grass. In fact, when we played Delta, we played them on their football field where we saw the Golden Bears football team play. Throw in from the Bears. Left side, they cross it in to Kennedy. Kennedy will fire back to Hunter Mufeld, who feeds ahead.
Nice overlap.
Tucker Miller's up. Miller lets it roll out, and that'll be a Golden Bears corner.
Calling a goal kick.
Oh, they're calling a goal kick. That's interesting.
Goal kick, Delta.
Huh.
I think she changed her mind.
They did change
It's going to be a corner kick.
All right, it is going to be a corner kick. So see, I thought Tucker Miller had his hands up screening there.
Left-handed in-swinger for the goal kick, or the corner kick.
Delta able to clear it, but Tucker Miller will pick it back up. Give it to Carter Luce, who's coming up from his defensive thing to kind of press just a little bit from his defensive position. We'll feed back to Caden Oberlin. Oberlin will cross. Kennedy will go retrieve it, give back to Miller. Miller will knock it off the foot of Mooring. We're going to be able to see on the sideline, but anything else is just going to be a mystery. It's going to be a mystery. Taken away, this is Mora. And he'll pass back to Deeds Rodriguez, feed forward, and Caden Oberlin will kick it. Now Tyson Bauer fires a big ball down to the left side. Out of bounds, that'll be a Bears throw-in.
Nice step that time by Oberlin to cut that one off. And then I think the Delta offensive player lost a header opportunity in the sun, just goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Sleesman has it in defense behind the goal. Or in front of the goal, I should say. He'll dribble up. They'll send it up. And Delta has it. They'll play it back. And Fry will get it. Come out, and Roth will kick it away.
Heads up play by Roth back there. That was trouble.
Throw in. Sleesman will track it down, feed it to Mufeld. Taken away by Delta, though. Delta puts a shot on. Malanga will save.
Malanga with a save.
Looking to punt. Punts it away. Looking for Fry down there. Nice header by Bauer. Delta able to clear it out. Moving quickly. Mooring. Right side. They'll bring it up, build up on that right side. This could be trouble. They put it in the front of the goal and clearing it out. I think that's Mason Welling that cleared it out. And now moving ahead, this is Altaffer.
Bryan's got numbers.
Altaffer will fire it ahead. Roth is going to let it harmlessly bounce in front of him.
Really nice step that time for Bryan on defense. That ball was trouble after Oberlin slipped on the turf, and they had a free run to come in and cross it. Nice step by Bryan back there to clear the ball out and start a counterattack.
Absolutely. Delta now has it. Mufeld will take it away in the midfield right at the 50-yard line. Coming up left side. Bears throw in. And I think they're going to get a foul.
Going to get a handball.
Okay.
Handling violation, Bryan. Free kick, Delta. One of those wicked ones. You play it off of somebody, it comes up and catches you in the hand.
No harm, though, as Welling able to get it. They'll feed it left side. Bears just a touch slower. Nope, they do get it, though.
Really nice hustle down that wing.
Cut her out, Taffer.
It looked like the Delta defender was just kind of comfortable in letting it, thinking it was going to run out. Good hustle by the Golden Bears to get down there and get a corner kick.
I think this is Carter Luce that is taking this one.
Got a righty with an in-swinger coming. Runner coming towards him.
He'll feed, headed away. Bears will get it back, though, and then Delta able to clear it.
Now we've got trouble. We've got 2-on-1 coming the other way. Bryan hustling to get back.
And he's
offsides.
Yep.
Nice step by the Golden Bear defense to put them in an offside position. You talk about the excitement in teams wanting this one. That's one where the excitement got the best of them. Slow that one down. You had a nice, easy break.
Yep. So Malanga will kick it away.
Malanga with the goal kick.
And it's knocked right back down to Delta, so he'll have to hustle back just a little bit. Bears drop the defense back. Cleared out by Sleesman. Burton. Tucker Miller will move it around, back to Burton. They'll give it to Carter Luce, who is well known for clearing balls out. Kennedy now has it.
Nice turn.
Delta able to intercept the pass, though. They're coming down the left side, looking to turn it. And Luce will free it, take care of it. Kansky will fire it inside again. Nice clear by the Bears. Burton with it. Burton feeds ahead to Fry. On the sideline there, Fry goes down. And now Delta will feed it back. And we're going to foul. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on. Looks like the Bears.
Foul against the Golden Bears. Tried to play advantage there, but then when Bryan got the ball, I had to bring it back and whistle it down.
York will kick here. He goes short to Deeds Rodriguez, who's coming up the middle. Kennedy will steal it away, but right back to Delta. Delta will fire. And Carter Luce will right-footed away. Nice playback by Delta's midfielder there, and right back to Roth. Fry will give chase, though. It's too bad they didn't have somebody on the right side there.
Delta, when they get the ball, are trying to play route one, which is basically just send the ball long and hope for the right bounce to get somebody behind it.
They have it in the middle. Collision there.
Nice shoulder-to-shoulder play.
No whistle.
Our center says play. Center official says play on.
Sleesman will kick it out. Got some subs coming in. A line change for Delta. So they got 4 coming in. I'm not even going to begin to tell you who's in. Not even close.
I just saw the one young man tripped over the line. The old dust monster got him, so. And he's the one coming to take the throw. That's Zach Bauer.
Throw in. Hit away by Mason Welling. Fry has it now. They'll play it back. Delta will play it back even further. Now they'll play it to the goalie. Roth will kick it away.
It's a couple times they've put their goalie in trouble.
Oh, it's wide on the outside. Bears will knock it away.
Good,
Tucker
strong
Miller will
defense.
take it out.
Good, strong defense to run that one out. That was trouble.
It was.
Nice squaring pass, put Bryan in jeopardy. Nice defensive play to get it out of there.
Good header by the Bears to get it out of the goal box, too. Burton will come in and knock it away, and then Delta will kick it right back in. Chasing it down. Ooh, right in front of the goal. Clears. Bears goal kick.
You know, folks would look at that and say he should have played the ball. If he's going to play it, he's going to play it right back to Dom. And if he'd have played it with his feet, Dom can't do anything with it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Except try to chest it down and leave a rebound out there. So it was a good no play by our midfielder coming back, not putting his goalie in any danger.
Fry will corral. Delta able to take it away. Feels like the last couple minutes the game has really turned to be on this side of the field.
It has kind of tilted.
Bauer will bring it up in the side there. Stolen away by Tucker Miller. Miller will feed to Burton. Burton will go sideline to Kennedy, but too far out of bounds. Throw in.
We've got a speed advantage on this side.
Yep.
Kansky, their left defender, is not fleet of foot. Solid positioning, but doesn't look very fleet of foot. So it looks like the Bears have been trying to take advantage of that. Nice cross punched away by Dom.
Got Delta down for 2 shots on goal so far.
That was a really nice punch on that cross out of there. Kind of put Dom in no man's land. You know, do you catch it? Do you punch it? 20 years ago, you catch it. Today, you punch it away.
Yep, you just get it away. He will fire it up. Left side. Nice little head up to Alex Diaz. Delta able to steal it away, though. Knocked out. Should be a Delta throw-in.
Good work by the Golden Bears again. So we can see what Delta's trying to do. They're trying to overlap the sides, cross into the middle. And I got to be honest, partner, I coached soccer for a lot of years and played for a lot of years. Those throw-ins look a little illegal to me.
Do they?
They're not coming from over top of the head, and they're coming from behind an ear, and that was always one of the things that by the time you get to this time of the season is often called.
Yep. Unlucky off of Welling's foot. He'll bring it back down. Play it off a Delta player and then turn and fire it up. Burton in the midfield.
Bryan's just losing possession in the midfield. Nice to see him get it back there. Slowing things out, getting some build up.
Miller will play through to Kennedy. Burton swings, kicked out. It'll be a corner kick for the Golden Bears.
Third corner of the game for the Bears.
Corner kick, Bryan.
25:38 remaining.
In-swinger coming from the left footer.
Really nothing to be done with it. Delta will clear it quickly. Let's see if Sleesman can get down. He knees it up right to Carter Luce. That's a nice move right there. Luce will go over to Mufeld. Now to Miller. Now back to Sleesman, who will fire up to Miller. And they're going to say it went off of Delta's Zachary Bauer. Miller inbounds. Feed ahead to Kennedy. Knocked out of bounds. It'll go right back to Delta. Just unlucky there for Max Burton.
Another sub coming in for Delta.
I'll tell you what, if you get it, I mean, really watch number 10 Max Burton's footwork. He's got some of the best footwork I've ever seen in a soccer player. Delta controls the throw in, but then Burton will take it away. Still working there on the sideline. Now Kennedy has it. Kennedy's in traffic with 3 Delta Panthers. Able to get it through to Tucker Miller, who fires ahead to Diaz. and they'll fire it down. Right now, I think you just screen and you let Dom pick this up.
Sent that one about 70 yards.
Yep. If you play for Delta, that's a save. Sorry.
It's okay. You're going to talk about saves tonight, and I'm going to talk about missed field goals on Friday. So we may get in a little bit of trouble this week, partner.
We have throw in for the Bears.
Right.
Another one for the Bears. Just throw it. She's not going to change it. You throw it, right?
Make her whistle you down.
Delta will fire into the center. Mason Welling is there, though. He'll feed back to Tucker Miller. Miller gives to Burton, then feeds ahead to Kennedy. I saw this against a lot against OG. The Bears look to play this right sideline an awful lot.
Played on the right side, and if you notice that they're shutting up triangles, which is the way you play good controlled soccer. You set up triangles and make the defenders come and bring 4 guys to defend your 3.
Another throw. Goose Miller will throw it in. Nice job by Burton there. Mufeld has it now. Gives it to Miller. Miller, nice feed to Burton, then back. Now Welling will fire it up. Now a tall kick back. Delta had one only.
Again, another nice step by Luce to clear that one
Yep.
out.
They're building up. Miller will take it, though. Shot. That's a field goal. It just bounces through. You know, not that I would besmirch or criticize all league selections, but Carter Luce, he's everything a first-team all-league should be.
He does his job well, and, you know, it's interesting when you see, you know, big kid, center defender, your prototypical center defender, and then you see him carrying the ball up the side.
Yep.
He does a little bit of everything.
He does.
You know, in the old days, that would have been called the sweeper. You know, that you got a
Yep.
center defender that just takes off and is able to carry the ball up the field. Don't see that played with a lot, but he kind of fits that place right now.
We get a clock stoppage? We did. So we'll stop the clock. Not sure why we had a stoppage.
Got a little bit of blood, it looks like.
Okay.
Somebody, I think, went down a little hard, got a scrape on the elbow.
Okay, we're rolling again. Bears looking to bring it up, build something up. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Bears throw-in. Into the box.
Find the runner. Another corner for the Golden Bears.
Wow. That's the 4th corner kick now.
And I will say that the bounce for Delta got lucky because it came off his chest, but his arms were out. I thought for a minute that Bryan was calling for a handball, but just a corner.
Looks like this will be Burton taking it. Fires into the box. Knocked out of bounds. We'll do it again.
Drives the ball really well into the box that time.
Here comes another one.
Nice deep one that time.
Ooh.
Headed back across the box.
Bears do a good job of keeping possession. Somebody's have to come up and get that. Burton goes and chases it down. Colin Rocco on the side gets it taken away. Now Delta's pushing. Delta looking to build something up here. Kansky with it all by himself. He'll feed it. A nice job there, Loose to use his body, and then it's kicked out by Hunter Mufeld. Ooh. They dealt a throw in, but 30 yards down the field.
Made sure that was going to get out of our side of the field that time. Launched that one really long. A couple more subs in for the Panthers.
Long throw in. Knocked out by Altaffer. Another one. Altaffer steals that one away, plays it to Burton. Burton tries to fire it up. It gets knocked away. Hunter Mufeld will step in and take care of it. Burton has it again. Lots of physicality. Burton will get out of the ball with it. Get out with the ball. Give it to Mason Welling. The captain will go up the right side.
He's got options.
He does. He'll feed it over to Kennedy. Kennedy will build up. Just out, and that'll be a goal kick.
That was a turf monster.
Yes, it was. On a grass field at Rec Park, that ball stops.
It stops. He put a little backspin on it, and it just skipped away.
Roth to kick it here. The second half of the first half. Roth looks to kick it. Mufeld will give it over to Sleesman, who will fire it up. Altaffer will steal it away.
Nice turn.
Burton has a shot here. Burton will chase it down, and then nice job there by, that was Bryce Welling. And Delta will be moving down the field with a bunch of throw-ins. Loose will head it, settle it, fire it up. Bryce Welling has it. Move to Diaz. Diaz will dribble around. Has some options up top. Waits for traffic to clear over to Mason Welling. Mason Welling will give over to Hunter Mufeld, who loses the ball. Then back to Mason Welling. Welling yet again. As Delta's coming the other way. Welling will take it. But right back to Delta.
Really nice defensive step that time by the Golden Bears.
Going to give that throw into Delta. Nice job there by the Bears to clear it. Diaz with it. Delta takes it away from him, though. They've got numbers. Shot goes wide. Goal kick for the Bears.
Yeah, that was a tough place to get depossessed.
Kick will go to Diaz. Works to keep it in bounds. Say it's off of Delta.
A little slow in the build-up as Bryan's got a sub coming in.
Tucker Miller wait for the whistle. Now they're saying the subs can't come in. Or they're saying they can come in. I don't know what's going on.
Now they can come in.
Confusing. Mufeld will fire it up.
One of the things I've noticed that Delta has done here as the first half has progressed is they've left their center backs a little bit deeper. They had a couple of big runs there early on that got behind everybody.
Delta setting something up here. Looking to turn it. Loose again with the right foot will knock it back. They'll set up again. Kansky will fire it in. Knocked away by Sleesman. Bears will get it out to Altaffer on the left wing. Altaffer, a good job of carrying it with trouble, or with defense, I mean. Fry now has it. Fry double team, goes out of bounds, should be a Bryan throw-in.
And it is.
Altaffer fires it up to Fry. Fry right on the sideline there. Tries to kick it off the Delta player and then gets dispossessed. Delta's coming the other way. Nice job there by Hunter Mufeld to stick a foot in it. Disrupt that just a little bit. Now they'll fire it down. Sleesman will kick it away. Delta has it back though. And it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. And now subs are coming.
Goal kick for Bryan.
I think that's Mason Welling checking back in. Tucker Miller will have a seat. Malanga will kick it up. Delta able to take it away and build up something here again. And they'll kick it out. It'll be a throw in for the Bear, or for Delta, excuse me.
Smart play. Give a
Yep.
chance to get your defense back to set up.
Sometimes kicking out of bounds is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, no.
Now Delta gonna bring a sub in to throw it. No score here at 12:44 remaining, first half. Long throw in into the box. Knocked around. And Malanga will save it. They're going to say it hit the line, and they're going to give a corner.
First corner of the day for Delta.
Interesting.
Corner kick, Delta.
They'll fire it into the box. Header. And it'll go wide. That'll be a goal kick.
Shot goes wide left. We'll have a goal kick for Don Malanga and Bryan.
Malanga on the ground. Stolen away by Delta. Now Sleesman will go to the
smart
wide.
play by Sleesman
Yep.
to get rid of that one.
Nolan Sleesman came in the second half of the game against Napoleon down at Historic Crew Stadium after the injury to Eric Koenig, and he has played very, very well. Koenig did play in the last regular season game. I don't believe he played at all in the tournament game. He's still healing from a hip injury.
Calling a foul there, free kick for the Panthers.
Fire it up. Delta kicks it high, and then they head it out. Now back to Delta. And now Delta a shoot. Knocked away.
Bryan's got numbers
Yep.
if they can make it happen coming down this side.
Burton looks at his options. Will feed it ahead. This is Fry.
He can cross it in.
Fry builds up. Knocked away by Delta, and Fry kicked it too far.
A good defensive play by Delta that
Yep.
time. We had a runner coming unmarked down the middle.
Tucker Miller will save that from going out of bounds. And that should be another corner. That'll be the sixth corner of the half for the Bears.
I'm not sure if that was an intentional dummy,
Corner kick, Bryan.
but that was a really nice dummy by Bryan. The ball just kind of set. Nobody went to play it. Let it roll between them. Turn and run off your guys.
Nice move just outside of the header of Burton. I mean, if he was 6 inches taller, that might be
That'd have been a shot on goal.
shot on goal.
Bryan's going to keep it with the throw.
And again, they'll get the throw. Oh. So Delta gets the throw in. Rocco will knock it away. Out of bounds. That should be a Bears throw. Rocco will take it. Throws into traffic. And it's going to bounce Delta's way now. Burton comes back to try to collect it. It's still going Delta's way. Sleesman will knock it, and it bounces and stays in.
Nice
I think Delta
backspin.
thought that was going out, so they didn't come play the ball. But now they've got it. Again, Sleesman playing D. Ooh. They called nothing. Could have gone either way. As both hit the deck.
And that one was put into row Z.
And there literally is a row Z here at Defiance because I counted them coming up the stairs.
Yeah. You're up here at this place.
You are up here at this place. And they're going to say a corner. Let's see which side Delta takes it from.
Second corner for Delta.
Point kick, Delta.
Playing with an in-swinger. Well, now they're changing takers.
Eric Koenig is back in. They just did a simple. That was a unique setup there. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish there.
It's a nice short corner.
Ooh, and they're going to give a throw in there and a little bit of a takedown there.
Well, the official, the side official had his flag up. Not sure if it was for a sub or if he was looking to call something.
Oh, Delta throw. Sleesman will go over to Koenig. Now back to Sleesman. Sleesman will play it back to Malanga. Fire out to Rockle. Rockle will feed it up. Stolen right away by Delta. Delta's moving, knocked away. Oh! I think we might get a foul.
Push there.
Might get a foul on Delta. See if we can see this on the Welling Construction replay. Maybe. Yep, there's the separation.
Playing a little head ping pong right now.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone just kind of letting it bounce around. Finally Bryan gets it settled.
You get that a lot on turf too.
You do.
Knocked away, out of bounds. Fry, the shoulder.
Good step that time by Coney to take it away. Push Delta back.
Kennedy
Nice
will steal
takeaway
it
by
away.
Bryan.
Back to Fry. Fry will clear. Cross. Nobody over there to take care of it.
A little bit of miscommunication there. Our forward started a run as Fry was trying to play the ball to him.
Stolen away by Mason Welling. That was a nice move there by Welling. Give to Koenig. Koenig will play it back to Dom. Fires it back to Mason. Rocco looks to find it. And it'll be a throw in for the Delta.
Just headed it away, get it out of trouble. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Throw in into the box. Kicked out by Welling. Unfortunate bounce that puts it right back in the box. Kicked out of bounds by Sleesman.
That's one of those hop arounds that create all sorts of chaos.
Yep. Delta throw in. They're going to give a foul. Oh, they are giving it to Delta.
It was. It was. Locked him up.
Yep.
Pushed him down.
Malanga
listening to Delta's fans, all I can think of is tell me you don't know the game without telling me you don't know the game.
Right, exactly. Bears have had a couple of games this year where we've had some fun fan interactions. Goal kick. Wasion game was a spirited one at Golden Bear Stadium.
Goal kick, Bryan, to be taken by Don Malanga.
You know, if you have one, when I was coach here at Defiance, we had a young man literally stop the ball in the middle of the field and put his foot on it and looked at the stands and told his dad to be quiet. He didn't know what he was talking about. It was a guy who ended up being first team All-State, so he could hold the ball and nobody was coming to take it away from him. So. Once again, loose with a nice step to take the ball away.
Mufeld got tangled up with the Delta runner. Delta coming the other way. Under 3 to play now. A boom one. Koenig will knock it out.
Most dangerous part of Delta's game so far has been these long throws that have been coming in from this side.
Another long one knocked out by Mufeld. Defense playing well.
2 minutes to go in the half. And same made by Don Malanga.
Third shot on goal for the Panthers.
Just kind of scooted through everybody there.
Yep. Malanga booms it. Boy, a couple of unlucky bounces for the Golden Bears there. Have Delta in control of that again. Right in the middle of the field, in fact. Luce will knock it away.
Just doesn't do anything fancy. Just gets that big foot in there and.
Same made by Malanga.
Shot on goal, or maybe not.
Hey, we're playing Delta. That's a shot on goal.
Kennedy with it. Over to Burton. Ooh, nice move here.
Go.
Good job by Delta to turn it around as we're under a minute to play.
But right back to the Golden Bears.
Knocked out of bounds. Bears throw in. Burton will give to Kennedy. Kennedy still has it. We'll feed back to Koenig. Koenig gets tripped up, and Bears will get a foul.
Get a free kick. Bryan's going to have to hustle. Running loose up, get the big header in the middle.
They're going to stop the clock.
I think he's got a little blood. Actually, you know, a break for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you hate to see someone getting a little bit of blood on them, but it was a break for the Golden Bears. I'm not sure we'd have got that off with the pile that we had there around the ball. You know, by the time you get them marked off their 10 yards and all that, you would have had some issues. But a little bit of a stop lets us put the ball back into play, gives us, you know, a free kick in a dangerous position. Got our runners coming back post in the danger area.
Yep, it is in the danger area. Headed around. Clock is stopped. Or going, I mean.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First half is done.
So the first half comes to an end. No score here between Bryan and Delta. Good first half. 4 shots on goals for the Panthers. 6 shots on goal for the Golden Bears. All right,
6 corners for the Golden Bears.
6 corners, 1 shot on goal.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We're going to take this timeout. Come back with our halftime break after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
At Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, we understand that family is at the heart of everything we do.
Being family-owned and family-focused is not just a slogan for us, it's a way of life. We walk alongside you during life's most challenging moments, providing a guiding hand and a shoulder to lean on.
With heartfelt care and attention to detail, we tailor each service to honor the life and the memories of your loved one. We treat you like family because your journey is our journey.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family-owned, family-focused.
Welcome back here to Fred J. Brown Stadium on the campus of Defiance High School. Interesting first half of action. Field was pretty much tilted in Delta's way for a big part of the half. But if you look at the real attempts, the real threats, Bryan had more scoring threats than Delta had. Delta had 4 shots on goal, none of them really a challenge for Dom. Bryan had 6 corners. We just couldn't sustain that build-up in the offensive end. I think it's going to be one of the things that Coach really wants to kind of look at here in the second half, is to be able to sustain some of that build-up play and not just have those one-off chances. Delta sustained their build-up really well, had a few good chances, good solid defensive game by both teams. One of the big changes, the adjustments that you saw halfway through that first half was after a couple of really good runs in the first 10 minutes by the Golden Bears, Delta started dropping their center defenders back a little bit more in that 5-man defensive back. They left a couple guys back to try to cut off those long balls through. Bryan was having a lot of success early on playing those through balls, and Delta had to make an adjustment to try to settle that thing down. But for the most part, fairly even first half, partner. Bryan had their chances. Yep. We just couldn't sustain the build-up.
Yeah, I mean, the build-up comes up the right side or the left side really well. It's just you can't get that guy. Delta's doing a good job of marking the guy that needs to get, the guy that needs to get the cross there in the middle. So,
but 6 corners, you look from a coach's standpoint, I've got 6 corners. I'm thinking that if I can get 4 more of those, I'm going to get one of them into the back of the net. Yeah. And again, it's just making that one bounce happen. One of the things that has been really noticeable here tonight is you got a lot of guys clashing for balls. Shows that both teams want the ball. And when they clash, the ball gets that weird spin on it, and we've seen some really strange hops.
Yeah, we really haven't. Again, both these teams generally play on grass. The Golden Bears play 3 regular season games and a tournament game on turf. So it's basically a different soccer game.
It's a very different soccer game. And you see on grass, defenders are a little bit quicker to go to the ground. Yep. You don't see guys doing a lot of slide tackles out here on the turf.
Yeah, because you'll get some turf burn.
Those little black pellets, they're not nice to you in shorts. But we've had our chances. And it's just one of the things of getting that one last pass. It's just the one last pass is what we're looking for. And I think if we get it, we can put one behind Roth.
Yeah, absolutely. 0-0 here, and let's take another timeout. We'll come back with more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. So if you want to talk to your kids, you got to get it trending. I was just trying to get your attention.
Could I just ask you?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
The The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Just don't make the mistake.
Yeah. Back out on the Golden Bears Sports Network, nothing here. Today's game being brought to you by the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and Veterans Services of Williams County. Well, we got 3 minutes to talk here, partner, before we have to take our last break. Got some upcoming games. It's been a busy week the last couple weeks.
This time of season ggets a little crazy.
Lady Bears soccer team is going to play Wednesday versus OG at OG. OG with just 2 losses on the season, and that'll be in their district semifinal, and got to go to Titan Stadium and play that one.
And as a guy who coached in that stadium a couple times, let's just take it to them.
Yeah.
Let's just beat the pants off of them and call it good.
Delta, definitely a tough draw there for the Lady Bears. We'll have that one for you. 5 o'clock is the first kick there at Delta on, at OG on Wednesday. And then if the Bears happen to win today, they would play Thursday, and that would be right back here. And they will play the winner of the next game between Liberty Benton and Bath. So we could have a potential game Thursday, depending how this one shakes out. And then the final football game of the year, Friday.
And throwing a coach's show we got to do on Wednesday morning. It's just going to be a little bit of crazy. But we go up against is it 5 and 4 Archibald Blue Streaks, or is it the 4 and 5 Archibald Blue Streaks? Depends on who you ask. If you look at the OHSA official standings, are 5 and 4. You ask anybody from Defiance County who saw that video over and over on social media of the Tenora made field goal, I'm thinking the Blue Streaks are 4 and 5. Just going to put it out there. I had an opportunity yesterday. A colleague of mine was ordained up in Archibald, and I was up, and I went up to the service, and when we had to go around at the end and kind of introduce myself, I said, I'm Dave Brobston, the pastor of St. Paul and Defiance, and I'm just wondering why you included 3 counties in your prayers but not us. Oh, I know why that is. It's because of a made field goal, and the whole place just kind of booed me out of the building. So I'm going to have some fun Friday night.
Yeah, it sounds like you might. So that one will be at Archbold, pregame about 6:35-ish, and it'll be me and Dave.
It'll be you and I back together again.
Yep.
Maybe we can close this year like we did last year and get a 70-50 game that just keeps us all breathless.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
We
haven't scored 70 this year, though. Have we?
Yes, we're now at, I think, 84 for the season.
Okay.
So, but Archibald's only averaging, I started to do some of the pregame stuff today, they're only averaging about 24 a game themselves. They're not having the season that they thought they would have either. So, it's just a nice way to, but it would be nice to play spoiler because they have not clinched a playoff spot yet.
Absolutely.
They're in if they win, but they haven't clinched. So, it's always good to go play spoiler.
Yep. All right, we're going to take our final time out of the half. We'll come back with second half action. Bryan Delta, 0-0 tie here on the Golden Bear Sports Network.
Here at the Williams County Veterans Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veterans Service Office.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
I'm Tom Turnbull of Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused, celebrating our 100th anniversary. 2022.
It's great working with family. The relationship we have with one another allows us to focus on your family and help guide you through the planning process.
We focus in on your family's needs to make sure that everything is done the way that you and your family want.
Right now, our family wants a Golden Bear victory.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network, getting ready to send this one to the second half. It is Bryan and Delta with a 0-0 tie, or a 0-0 tie.
A 0-0 tie.
Today.
And
great to see the big crowd out here for the Golden Bears. See a lot of the girls soccer players out here, the girls soccer families out here. A lot of the general Bryan fan population.
Yeah, really good turnout for the Golden Bears tonight. And, you know, it's one of the things. This is an incredible facility. The fans are loving this shade.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the players on the bench are liking the sun on their other side. But one of the things that's going to be interesting here in this half is the shade of the press box goes almost into the goal area on Delta side of the field. They could have a little bit of shadow problem down there. You know, you play in the sun, but shadows do weird things to soccer balls when you see that black and white kind of flipping around.
Yep, Bears have 1 shot on goal. Delta with 4 shots on goal.
Pretty clean half. 2 fouls against Delta, 1 against the Golden Bears.
Bears had a little bit of a run there, but now Delta controlling things. Mason Welling trying his best to make that not happen, though. As he will give it to Mufeld, then Mufeld will go back to Sleesman. Good job by Sleesman to put that on the right side of his body to avoid the contact that was coming from the Delta defender.
And
the Delta.
use that body to shield.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ball taken away. This might be trouble. Malanga will come out and pick it up.
Very sportsmanlike play by Dom. He went down to get the ball and didn't dive into the other player.
Yeah. Delta's 5th shot on goal.
Tough giveaway by the Golden Bears there in the midfield again. And here comes Delta building up.
Sleesman. Contact there. Stolen away.
Put out for a corner.
Put out for a corner. That's not the best way to handle that.
Nope.
That'll be the 3rd corner kick of the afternoon for Delta. Got to make things challenging.
You've had a really good ball retrieval on this side of the field, none over there, having to chase it all the way to the gate.
Again, with these Delta jerseys, I have no idea who's kicking the ball.
It's a right footer.
Into the box. Knocked out header with loose. Bears will come over, try to take care of it. Delta able to maintain possession. Then a nice job there by Altaffer to steal it away. Now right back to Delta. Delta building up again. Burton will step in front, though.
Delta's increased pressure this half, not holding back so much and looking for the counterattack, putting a little bit more press on the defensive end.
Shot.
Nice save by Dom that time. May have been going wide, but
nice move there by Fry. Altaffer going down the side. Kicked out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in. Well, the reason it's good on this side is Bryan brought ball boys. And so that's who you see down there, I believe. Rocco tries to head that. Ooh, looks like he picked that up with his hand. That was an optical illusion, I think.
I think so.
Bears have it. Kennedy. Nice job there by the Delta midfielders to come up. They'll fire it down towards the goal.
Bryan had a runner on the right-hand side. Nobody saw him.
for accurately counting shots on goal, still 1 for the Bears. Ooh, and we got a
they're going to say
push.
it was a push by Bryan first. Quick restart by Delta.
Nice job there by Tucker Miller to get rid of that one. They fire it ahead. Fry giving chase. Knocked out of bounds. Bryan throw in.
Swept up nicely that time by Delta. We had that through ball has been working for us, but they're holding that last line of defense back a little bit further now.
Bears get it in. Burton, then fired away by Delta, then knocked back out of bounds by the Panthers, so Bears will throw in again. Nice job there by Mason Welling to let it settle down. Now Delta has it. Sleesman will take it right away. Delta will kick it right back, and Tucker Miller will fire it back down. Rockel got it to Mufeld and then to Welling and then to Burton. Look at again, that footwork of Max Burton is just, and that's a slide tackle. Bears will maintain it though.
Yeah, he keeps the ball at his feet and turns really well with it.
Nice job there by Luce to clean things up. They'll fire it down again.
Nice little flick on.
And he goes out, so that should be a corner kick.
We're going to say Delta didn't touch it. Ooh. So it was fired in by our guys and shielded by Delta.
Roth will kick it away. Welling will kick it out of bounds.
Miss it that time.
Throw in at the feet of Nick Circle. Bears look to go out wide. Kennedy on the right side to Fry. Fry getting pestered by a defender from Delta. And knocked out, and they're say that's off the Bears. Bears will eventually become the recipient of that throw-in. Mufeld will find Rockel down the left side. Rockel with the footwork and then out of bounds. Throw in for Delta.
The footwork was fancy.
Yes, it was. Delta controlling it here, then they fire it up. Miller will track it down and head it down to Kennedy.
Now
Burton will have
numbers.
it. Fry shot and just wide. Ooh.
Best opportunity of the night for either team. Well played that time. Nice build up by the Golden Bears. Found their center forward, a little bit behind him, had to turn back around and get it. Once he got it situated, shot it just a little bit wide. Best build up play all night for the Golden Bears.
Roth will kick it right out of bounds.
Be a Bryan throwing at the 35. Oh, wait, no, that's the other football that the kickoff goes out of bounds. My bad. Sorry, got confused.
It was
there.
close to the 35.
It was.
The 37. Delta with a little build up here. Playing a little inside-out game. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. They go real wide. Shot turned away by Welling.
Nice block.
Well, that was oh, that's outside.
Side of the net. Oh, that was tight.
Yep. Tucker Miller was the one that knocked that out of the way. I want to give credit where credit is due. Malanga will fire it up the sideline. Oh, I thought Burton kept it in. But the official over there has better view than I do.
It's the risk on the turf of letting it roll.
Yep. And it goes the other way for, no, it doesn't. Delta pushing up a lot of people.
30 minutes to go in this one. Getting a little bit more aggressive.
Delta playing along the sideline. Able to get around the Bryan defenders.
Nice cross in, nice clear out by the Golden Bears.
That was Sleesman that cleared that one out. Throw in for Delta. Tall throw in into the box, saved by Malanga. Is that a shot on goal?
No, you can't score directly off a throw. So,
okay.
Well, it depends. Depends on who's counting. But officially, no.
Big booming kick for Dom Malanga. And it just harmlessly goes out of bounds.
But it's for a Bryan throw.
Oh, yeah.
It was played off the Delta player.
Kennedy has it on the right side. Give it back to Tucker Miller.
Square it to the middle.
Out. Having trouble with the 2 and 3 today. Mason Welling's 2, Tucker Miller's 3. Mixed them up about 10 times.
Well, that's okay because, I can see a 13 down there for Delta, and that's all I got.
Delta gets it off of the kick. 2 on 3 now. They're building up. Go wide. Sleesman tries to knock it out, but then
nice slide.
Good job there.
Knock that one away. Give Bryan a chance to build.
Here is Welling. Down to Rockle. Rockle saves it in bounds. Rockle will center it. Delta loses it. Burton's down there and got a foot on it. Burton's still down there. Nice. Burton gets away, puts a shot on, and Roth able to save that one.
Great individual effort that time by Burton.
Good job there by Goose Miller to get that. Bears looking to build up again. Burton again. Goes the other way. Sleesman will clear it. Nice job there by Welling to speed up when he saw it was going to be too long for Mufeld. Burton again.
Got a Bryan throw.
Going to get a sub come in. Fry going to sit down. I think this is Diaz coming in. It is. 27 minutes and counting here. Delta trying to build something up here.
Everybody kind of overruns.
Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Delta throw. They're going quickly. We're going to get a
push
on Mufeld.
Yep. Bryan's going to push up and let Dom take the free kick. Nice play there to head the ball back to your keeper. Nice, safe play.
Delta has it in the middle. Stolen away by the Bears. Up to Diaz, out of bounds, though.
Trying to get that run up the sideline. A couple subs coming in for Delta. Throw in goes harmlessly out of bounds, back to the Golden Bears.
We'll take it.
Nice flick on there.
Yeah. Be a Delta throw in. They threw it back to their goalie. It's interesting.
Got to trust his feet.
Yep. Worked out for them. They're going to get Mufeld there.
Another Delta throw.
Goes way over the head of the player he was intending to go to. Big kick by Sleesman. Delta has some momentum going this way. Knocked away by Welling. Then fired back in. Delta basically has everybody but one person and the goalie.
They're playing a definite sweeper system now. Pushing forward, trying to get that go-ahead goal. And this is where Bryan can counter.
Welling coming down the middle. Feeds it ahead. Diaz. Shot knocked away by Roth. Mason Welling on the rebound. Oh, knocked away. And two good turnaways by the Panthers.
Good initial save, then nice two recovery plays by their defense. Definitely had our opportunity there.
Yep. That's what you like to see, though. Delta now going the other way. Delta looking to build up. They'll go wide.
Nice step.
Yep, Miller will step in front of it. Welling again. Welling steals it away to Burton. Bears are running again. Firing ahead, Diaz.
Little miscommunication there. Burton thought Diaz was going to keep going.
But Kennedy's down the line. Look at this.
Going to be a Bryan throw, I believe, right at the touch line.
Yeah. That was a good play, good movement there by the Bears.
It was. It was. We've had a couple of opportunities now. Delta's really pushing up, trying to get that goal, and it lets us hit them on the counterattack. Calling an illegal throw.
Wow.
Illegal throwing.
Okay, so now Delta has it. Knocked away. Knocked out of bounds. Good effort there. Oh, it is a Bryan corner. Good effort by Diaz. The freshman is just...
He's come in and taken his chance as well. Bryan using the in swing again. Runners coming from deep. Nobody really pressuring the keeper. Drives it low. Back
Another
out
one.
for another corner.
Yep. Well, so you got to put a couple on here.
Oh, they're going to say that's a goal kick.
Go kick, Delta. Move on to take it.
Coming up halfway through the second half, 0-0 still here from Fred J. Brown Stadium.
It went over everybody's head. Bryce Welling now with it. Just too hard for Rocco. Ooh, that could have been a dangerous kick.
Could have called that one for a high boot.
Turned around, loose. Nice job screening.
And read the flick really well.
He'll give over to Burton on the left side. Oh, trying to feed it to Carter Altaffer. I like the idea, but I don't know if Carter knew what was happening. That going to be a goal kick? Yes, they say.
Call offsides.
Oh, they called offsides. Might want to get that ball out of the way there. It's a little confusing right there.
It is right there on the end line.
Offsides call. Well, an indirect kick, Delta.
Launches that one deep.
Nice job there by Bryce Welling to knock that away. Loose will fire one down.
Again, Bryan coming with numbers.
Altaffer will have it. Kicked out of bounds. Bryan throw in.
Nice touch there by Delta to alleviate some of the pressure.
Wide ball.
Just a little bit nice. I thought we had it. Nice idea, just a little strong.
Yep.
Looking to get a runner on the far side.
Gonna get a
push on Bryan.
under 18 to play now.
Shadow's got everything from about the 40-yard line in now.
Nice flick into the center. Loose will head it out. Good job there by Bryce Welling. Delta able to take it away, though. Tucker Miller will fire it up. Fry on the corner. Stolen away by Delta. Football practice, or that warm-up over there with the whistles is throwing me off.
A little bit. I was like, who's got the whistle going? Another good defensive stop by the Golden Bears.
Big long throw in. Knocked out by Luce. But Delta got it back.
How many times have we said that tonight?
Yep. I'm telling you, he's one of the best defensemen in the league. They're going to play it back to Roth. Fry was there. Nice job there by Altaffer. To Burton. Burton has him now. Give and go. Back to Burton. Oh.
Couldn't quite get the through. Nice step. They're going to call the foul.
Free kick, Delta.
Bryan's fans not happy with that foul.
Take down the other way. Diaz has to come all the way back to try to play a little defense. Nice little give and go.
Little back heel give and go.
Yep. Malanga will harmlessly pick that up.
Here, Dom, all the way up here. Leave it, leave it, leave it. It's what I loved as a goalie coach. You got to be able to communicate.
Yep.
Nice boot forward.
Fry with it. We'll feed it ahead to Diaz. Oh, Diaz just slips. That time he didn't slip.
Went to do a Cruyff turn, and the ball got him.
Oh, nice flick down by Delta. Luce will feed it out. Be a throw in for Delta. They're going to let them sub. That's interesting. Oh, Delta has a sub too.
Delta's got a sub too, yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't see the Delta guy on the sideline at first, and I'm like, I didn't think you could do that. But yes, since Delta had a guy standing there too, I'm not sure that Coach was thrilled. I think he wanted to pull his guy back when he saw that he had a chance to go fast, but
trying to see who's down there in the middle, thick of that. I think that's Bryce Welling. No.
Good tenacious defense that time of the Golden Bears.
Yeah.
Delta trying to hurry up with 14 to go here in regulation.
Out of bounds, and that should be a Bryan throw.
Sub coming in for the Golden Bears now.
Rocco with a nice kick to try to keep it in. Knocked back out. Bears throw in.
Burton took advantage of the little bit of freedom that time and moved that ball about 5 yards up the field.
Yeah, he did.
You move it until they tell you not to move it.
Delta moving around now. Looking to fire one in. Kennedy will now go try to take care of that. It'll be a Delta throw.
Delta pushing up.
Long throw. This could be trouble. Defense trying to clear it out. A couple of deflections there by the Bears defense. Delta comes out with it. Stolen away now. Rocco right back to him. Knocked away. Good job there by Bryce Welling to get in there and disrupt that. And we should get a foul the other way. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Say, if they were going to whistle it down here that way, they got to whistle it the other way, and they did. Delta trying to plead their case.
Free kick will be taken by Dom Malanga.
Bryan pushing 4 forward.
Ooh, wide trouble here. Shot wide.
Gets it back wide.
Too close for my comfort.
Shot goes wide right. Golden Bryan goal kick after Bryan makes the sub.
And again, kind of the same thing we saw in the first half. It's Fields kind of started to go downhill towards the Bryan goal here in the last 5 minutes.
It does.
We had that really good counterattack that was nice defense by Delta, and then the field's kind of leaned one direction for the last 5 minutes. Golden Bears need to run one against play here.
Really has sat down here. Bears will sub again. Rockel's coming out. Carter Altaffer coming in. Throw in. Hit out of bounds. Delta will get it now. Delta moving quickly. Bears take control of that. Burton now has it. Bears looking for Altaffer. Oh, he just runs too far past it. Let's see what Delta tries to do here. Trying to carry it instead of clear it. Burton.
Just get a toe on it.
Yep.
Officially the 4th shot on goal for the Golden Bears. Little back heel. Delta trying to push down the side.
Looking to throw. Defense need to get it out of there.
Under 10.
Big, tall kick. Burton will settle it. Oberlin will head it. Bears need to clear it. There we go. Oberlin will clear it. Fry will screen it. Try to keep it in bounds. It's going to be a Delta throw, though. Delta coming again. I heard a whistle. I just didn't see what they're doing. Are they saying that's Delta kick?
I think it's a Delta free kick. Oh, I'm going to call it a drop ball. Another good step by Bryan.
Kennedy going up the side here.
So you got the last touch. Going to be another Delta throw.
Yeah. Not a big fan of flopping, but I feel like when you're getting ridden down the line, maybe give the official a reason to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you know, if you know the ball's going to run out of bounds.
Yep.
The one thing you don't want to get is to be too overly dramatic and get a yellow card for embellishment.
Right.
Tell you what, Delta's got some long throws on both ends of the field.
They do.
You know, Bryan's throws have been 3, 4, 5 yards, and Delta's throws have been 10 or 12 yards, and sometimes longer. You know, which is rare to have those on the offensive and the defensive side of things.
Burton gives to Luce. Neufeld. Luce fires it up. Got Altaffer and Fry ahead.
Squares it out nicely.
Kennedy. Bears have numbers. They'll get the throw in. They're going to bring Tucker Miller all the way up to throw in from the defense. Now just 2 defenders back. I'm sure that'll change in a hurry if there's a problem. Front of the goal with Burton. Burton looks to kick, misses. Delta clears it, and then Welling does a nice job of getting it back, but then Delta able to kick it back down. Good job there by Sleesman to keep it turned up. And he will fire it ahead.
Tried to play for the corner that time. Well defended by Delta. Fry was trying to play it off the man to get the corner.
Kicked out. It'll be a Bryan throw.
5.5 to go in regulation.
Bears will put it into goal area. Burton tried to put it off the back foot and just goes out harmlessly for a goal kick. 5-minute mark approaching.
So it's been pretty even, partner.
This has. Miller tries to fire it up, kicks it out of bounds. Bears will need to pull some defense back. Sleesman tries to clear it. Now Luce will clear it. Fry will head it. Altaffer feeds it up. Fry has it. Fry will head up. He's got somebody in the middle and somebody on the end. He'll put it through the center. Kennedy with it. He'll settle. Then give back to Welling. Welling will fire. Right to Roth.
Big shot, but long shot.
Yep. 5th shot on goal for the Bears. Luce will give to Muhlfeld. It's turned the other way now. Nice job there by Sleesman. Delta pushing though. Bears bring a lot of people back.
Looking for a runner on the far side.
Nice job there by Sleesman to fire it up. Ooh, swing and a miss from Muhlfeld.
Delta throw, 3.5 to go. See how far Delta pushes up in a 0-0 game. Not as aggressive as they were.
Nope. Luce will fire it back out again. Nice job there by Delta to kick it straight back.
Hit the 3-minute mark.
So 2 overtime periods and then PKs if we get there.
Nice little touch that time. Put our defense in no man's land. That one comes off your foot wrong and you got a problem.
Yep. Dom will save that one.
Just settle things down. Let his guys get up field. And then let one roll.
Fry with it. Just amazes me. Yeah, it just amazes me how the ball just rolls so differently on turf.
Your touch has to be so perfect.
Yep. Nice job there by Colin Rockel.
Bryan's got numbers again if they can get it.
Oh, they're going to call Fry.
Free kick, Delta.
May have been able to get it the other way, but
be a Bears throw in.
you got to play this one up the field. You don't want to give them anything in their own half.
Oh, trouble here. Saved by
Nice save
Malanga.
by Dom. Went high up to get that one, brings it down. And launches
and
long.
Delta goes the wrong
Miss hit
direction.
for Delta.
They're saying
Fouling
offsides or
us.
fouling
us.
They were are they stopping the clock or? Out Bears can throw it in.
30 seconds to go for the Golden Bears. Should be a Bryan corner. They're going to have to hurry. 20 seconds.
Go.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Ping ponged around.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, we're playing overtime.
The field goal was good there at the end, and there was a big collision in the box. 2 players down as we take a break for overtime.
And they're calling trainers out, so that
was a big collision.
It was a big collision. All right, partner, we're going to take.
We got a 5-minute break.
We're going to take a bunch of commercials right here while we get things set up for this this overtime situation here. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we're going to take a break. 0-0 at the end of regulation. Back on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030. The Bryan Parks and Recreation Department would like to wish the Bryan Golden Bears good luck in tonight's game. The Bryan Parks and Rec offers a wide variety of classes for you during the entire year and an array of sporting events all year long. Check out what the Bryan Parks and Recreations Department has going on at bryanparksandrec.com or like them on Facebook. The Bryan Parks and Rec hopes to see you in one of the many parks that Bryan has to offer and enjoy the facilities. Questions about the classes or rental of one of their facilities, call 633-6030.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Since 1922, we've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
The Bryan Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the student athletes the best of luck in all their sports this year. The Boosters are proud of your commitment to becoming Bryan built. It takes a lot of time and dedication to play sports and be the best student you can be at the same time. Good luck this year. The Bryan Athletic Boosters would also like to thank all of their corporate and individual patron supporters this year as well. It takes everyone to make a community and to become Bryan built.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
STEM is everywhere, like here, behind the scenes of The Walking Dead. STEM can create new worlds on and off the screen. The only limit is your imagination. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, that last half of the second half, the goalies earned their pay. Great save by Roth down here on a Bryan opportunity. Dom turns around and has to stretch full high to keep one from going in with about 5 minutes to go. Both goalies earned their pay in the second half.
Yeah, you can see why these are two of the best goalies in the league, two of the best goalies in the state, in fact. And, boy, we go to overtime. So 2 15-minute overtimes, both are sudden death, right?
Both are sudden
death. And then after that, they go to penalty kicks. Now, there is some precedent for the Golden Bears. Dom's freshman year, we played Rossford, and in the first overtime period, Dylan Koenig scored for the Bears to win that game. So that's the last time I remember going to overtime in a tournament game.
The interesting thing is here, from a coaching standpoint, is, you've got this stressful situation. Do you push forward to try to get the goal? But if you do, you leave yourself vulnerable to the counterattack. But a penalty kick is a crapshoot.
It is.
I mean, it's a PK is just a crapshoot. It's the goalie guessing right.
Yep.
It's your player hitting the ball right. You never want to go to PKs.
Nope.
You watch them do it in the World Cup when they go to PKs, and Messi hits the bar. Things happen all the time on PKs. A few years ago, England should have advanced even further. Gerrard missed and Lampard falls down. I mean, literally slips on the turf. So you don't want to go to PKs, but at the same time, you don't want to make yourself too vulnerable by being too aggressive. So far, we haven't seen the Golden Bears be that aggressive in attack.
No, we haven't. We haven't. They've tried to be. They've used opportunities with their runners, but they haven't been super aggressive. I think they're just going to continue to play. They're going to continue to play as best they can. And, if I'm the Golden Bears, I'm going to try to be aggressive here and get a score and get out of here.
That's what I would be thinking, especially if you can get a little bit of control on the ball to start things out. We get the ball to kick it off. Delta came out of their counterattack in that half and played a much more aggressive style. You looked a couple times, and they only had their one center back deep.
So 15 minutes for the first overtime, sudden death. So first goal wins. Winner will advance to face either Liberty Benton or Bath. Looks like Delta is being just a little aggressive, sending 4 guys.
Putting that press back on, not the counter. They're putting the press on.
Ooh. Something we've said a million times.
Loose to clean up the laundry.
Yep.
Bryan's got a shot now.
And we have foul. They're going to say he didn't get ball.
Free kick, Bryan.
We can see we're not being too forward. We're not pushing everybody up and having Dom take the free kick.
Nope, we are not. Big kick by Luce. Kennedy has it now. Delta looks to counter. Up the sideline. Sleesman will play back to the goalie. Delta looking to run it again. Nice move there. Good news is the Bears are marking everybody, so that'll be a corner.
It's really nice to have that turn, but the problem is you could tell he doesn't have a left foot because he was
Yep.
trying to bring it back to the right even after the turn.
Another corner kick for Delta. That's their 4th of the evening. Ooh, that was left way out, and Bears screened Dom out of the opportunity to save that.
They did, and it was good the hands were into the body because that was hitting in that area where you get a little worried that they're going to call a handball.
Tall throw. Cleared out. And that's going to be a throw in for Delta.
Field's been turned to this end here in this start of the overtime period. Good work by the Golden Bears to get the throw. Chance for us to push up a little bit.
Feed it in the middle for Fry. Knocked out. Ooh. Delta will fire it down.
Looking to play a little bit of route one ball here. Nice play. Head back to your keeper. Let your keeper control it. Settle things down.
Welling has it. Goes on the side to Burton. Burton will fire it up. Diaz, or that might be Fry. Into the middle. Oh, just a little behind.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice play, nice effort. Didn't have much to do except let it run other than try to cross. Fry put it in no man's land. We just didn't have anybody making the run.
Yep. They'll call Delta throw. Some of Bryan fans noticing what you noticed.
What I've been noticing, that ball doesn't look like it comes straight over the head, and I've always heard that's, especially this time of year.
Yep. Burn with it, kicked out of bounds. Bears will throw. Welling fires a shot on goal. Ooh, wide. But if that
one took a nasty
yes, it
skip.
did.
Another corner for the Golden Bears. That is, from that distance, that's a perfect play to short hop the keeper.
Yep.
And that one had enough spin on it. It caught Roth off guard. He did nice to parry it away. Driving it low.
It's up there by Welling to, or sorry, that was Tucker Miller again. It's the trouble when you play it back. You run the risk of now being out of numbers.
Bryan hustles back. Get 5 guys back behind the ball. Number 6 coming now. Nice play by Luce to guide it out. Going to be a corner.
5th corner kick of the evening.
Point kick, Delta.
Again, not putting a lot of people deep in the box, and that one goes out. Goal kick.
That one goes out clean for a Bryan goal kick.
Bears weather the corner kick there. 9.5 to go, first overtime. Crossing the field. Good move there. Kennedy.
Had a nice runner.
Oh,
just
out
a
of
little
bounds.
too hard.
Yep.
Again, little turf monster action there. That ball just comes up on you on that turf so quick.
Good job there by Kennedy to head it. Fry, double teamed. They play it back to the goalie. Made him think about it.
Here come the Golden Bears again.
Should be a Bears throw-in. It is.
Nice little touch, a couple nice touches.
Delta will fire it down.
A couple of times on those pass backs for Bryan, we've been a little lackadaisical.
Yeah, I agree.
Letting the Delta guy catch up.
Agreed.
Delta trying to bring numbers. Looking for an overlap down the side.
Kicked out of
Well,
bounds.
safe play out of bounds for the Golden Bears halfway through the first overtime.
I'm sure glad you're here, partner.
You know, I'll say it played by hand by Bryan. And that's going to be Bryan. That was a foolish aggression by Delta trying to get a card. They were trying to get a card there by playing it off the back of the Bryan player. You have to give 10 yards, but you're trying the quick restart. Just an aggressive play trying to get a card that time that backfired on the Panthers.
Here's Welling. Kennedy's
got a step. He's got a runner.
And
just
kicked
wrong-sided.
away. Yep.
Just wrong-sided that time. Nice play just to get it out of the middle. The one place you don't want the ball is in the middle.
Delta throw in. Got a sub come in for Bryan. I didn't see who that was. I think it might have been Colin Rockel.
Little shoulder-to-shoulder action. That's going to be a goal kick for the Golden Bears. Six minutes in the first. Sudden death overtime. Or sudden victor overtime. I guess, you know, it depends on which language we want to use.
Delta does a nice job of keeping it in.
And again, nice cleanup. Headed back to your goalie. Let him settle things down. Get your defense a chance to push up a little bit.
To Fry.
Delta's really settled back after that first couple of minutes of all the pressure in this overtime of keeping their defenders back now. Going to be a corner
kick.
I think it was going wide, but Dom not wanting to take any chances to make sure it does go wide. Late runners coming for Delta here on this corner.
Good clear out there, Mason Welling. Bears trying to keep it going forward. I just feel like the Bears are not getting the runners that they need. You could go 4 on. You got to get people up quick.
That's going to be, should be a corner kick. They're going to call a goal kick. Sub coming for the Bears.
Okay, Delta.
4 minutes now to go in the first OT. Ball's bouncing everywhere. Rare swing and miss for Carter Luce.
And just booted away by Bryan. Found a guy in the area.
Diaz will go middle. Too far for Welling. They'll play it back. head it and you lose it. That's the problem there that just happened for the Bears.
Runner heading down the far side for Delta. Ushered out of bounds by Bryan to get a Golden Bear throw.
Another Bryan throw.
Almost got an illegal throw that time as we started to go long and then pulled it back.
Burton doing a good job of possessing the ball.
Nice little turn there. You know, one of the struggles that both teams have had tonight is we've given the defense, both sides have given the defense an extra defender.
Yep.
They're getting trapped along the sideline.
Oh, nice move for the Bears to keep that in.
It was a good move, and we've got numbers and just can't quite bring it back down again. Another one where the ball just kind of runs away from you on the turf. Now Delta's pushing 5 players forward.
2 minutes in the first overtime.
2 minutes to go in the first overtime.
Good play by the Golden Bears.
Delta had a foul there.
It did. It got us. It jumped up and got a handball on us.
Tall throw in.
Knocked down, and the field goal's just wide to the right.
Shot's going to go wide right. We'll have a Bryan goal kick.
Try to be aggressive here in the last minute, or do you play conservatively and take it to the second
I think
overtime?
you play your game, go to the second overtime. If you get a break, you take it. But the one thing you don't want to do is give them something cheap.
Yep. Bears fired up out of bounds.
And it's when if you get a free kick in their side of the field, you know, or a corner, you may run everybody up, but
Delta moving forward. Wide.
30 seconds to go here in this overtime. I know hearts kind of all stopped. You just saw that one when, you know, your defender's got his back to the field, and it's like, what do you do? Because where are you going to send it? Now's one where you just boot it long and play for the second 15.
Yep.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First overtime done. And then the
All right. So another 15 minutes
Another
here.
15 minutes and then PKs. 95 minutes of scoreless action, partner.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to take 2 minutes here in between, and another 15 minutes sudden death.
Yeah, here we go. Sudden victory.
All right.
Sudden victory.
Let's take a 1 minute break and come back with this more after this on the Golden Bears Sports Network.
Rooting on the Golden Bears is a tradition that brings us all together.
Just like the sports we love, another tradition has stood the test of time. Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, since 1922, we've been part of the community, supporting you in the moments of celebration and loss.
Just like a team, we understand the value of traditions and the love that binds us together.
So whether it's cheering for a win or celebrating a life well lived, remember we are here for you.
Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Family owned, family focused.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Well, we're back. 0-0.
0-0.
After 95 minutes.
And temperature has dropped to a comfortable 74 degrees.
Lights are on. Lights came on before the first overtime, and Liberty, Benton, and Bath are sitting there going, when do we get to play?
We want to play.
Oh, goodness, Dave Brobston.
And I got to tell you, both goalies right now are going, somebody score, please. I don't want to do this in penalties.
That's right, absolutely. And, you know, again, penalty kicks, you said, it's a crapshoot.
It's just a crapshoot. You know, your best penalty taker gets rattled and fires one over the bar. You know, the other team's goalie guesses right and, you know, makes a perfect save. It's just a penalty. You know, it's a crapshoot.
Ugh. Boy, I'm glad I called you to come out with this. I don't think I could have done this myself.
It's all good to be here.
The thing is, not only are you able to help me with this, you know soccer, but you know the emotions and the feelings that are happening right now.
As a son who played goalie for 4 years right here at Defiance, you know, I know what this is, of especially going to PKs.
Yep. Well, they switched sides. We've done 95 minutes of soccer with no scoring, and we're going to do 15 more. See if the teams change their perspective as to what they want to do. Well, I think in the first 5 minutes or so, you'll get an indication of how they're going to play.
Well, Delta's pushing up 9 right now. They've got one sweeper back at around the 50.
Throw in headed. Burton trying to come down. That could have been a foul.
And Bryan's got numbers. We got a 2-on-1. Delta hurrying back.
Just
hit the post.
Wide.
Hit the post.
Goodness.
Nice rip that time. And, you know, partner, you and I talked about it right there, is how aggressive do you want to be? And Delta almost got burnt, only left one guy back. Bryan had numbers, and Delta's defense played it right. They let the keeper have the shooter. The defender took the runner, played it perfectly, but off the outside of the post.
Yep. Couple of headers back and forth. And now it goes Delta's back towards the Bryan end. Carter Luce will play it forward. Bears will try to fire it ahead again, and that's going to be a goal kick. It's too tall for Fry/Diaz. Can't see the number till they turn. Diaz. In. Nice job there by Welling. Now Delta is pushing forward. Nice job there by Sleesman. Delta with the quick throw. Headed out. Bryce Welling fires it down the sideline. Out of bounds.
Bryan throw.
Yep.
Going to back him up that time. He tried.
Taking every advantage you could possibly have.
That's right. You know, you move it until they stop you.
Yep. Nice job there to settle with Burton. But Delta somehow gets that ahead. And they've got numbers. Bears pull back, though.
Just alleviate the pressure.
Yep. Welling. Be a corner.
Corner for. Corners are evening out late in this one. 8-7.
Tapped out by the Bears. Let's see if Bryan can get it. Burton will come back to collect it. And now running up the sideline, but stolen away. He was looking for Diaz. That was Carter Altaffer looking for Diaz.
Delta again pushing numbers forward. Cleared away by the Bryan defense.
Be a throw in down here. Long throw in. Altaffer will kick it high. Screaming to the sideline. Diaz will let it settle. Try to get around the defender. Now Kennedy has it. Delta going the other way with it. Nice job there by Delta keeping it in. They'll fire one towards the goal. Malanga will save.
Nice little soft header. We'll take shots like that in overtime.
Yep. 9th shot on goal for Delta. Bears have 5.
Ball was headed back 20 yards.
Yep.
Again, a header where it just falls in no man's land. Loose cleans it up.
Say that again. It's on the bingo card.
It is. It is. Bryan's got space to move.
I know the parents always want a quick shot, but the Bears have a plan. You know what I mean? They're trying to execute a plan.
And there it is. Tried to cross it in. You know, sometimes as parents we forget that, you know, yes, there are kids, and yes, they're amazing, and yes, they're special, and everybody loves them, and our kid's phenomenal. But these are high school kids, and you don't have many kids making 25-yard shots in soccer at this level. You know, it's that rare occasion where you get somebody that has that much control that can put one into the top corner. And so build-up play, sticking with your offense is good.
9 minutes to go here. 9 minutes away from PKs. Oh, trouble
Here
coming.
comes Dom. There he goes. Nice coming out to clean it up. Nice cleanup.
Big boot. Fed ahead. Bears have a runner again.
Just hold it in.
Shot wide.
Shot goes wide.
Sebastian Janikowski, wide right.
A little bit Seabass action there. Eight to go.
Header won by the Bears.
Nice finding your man out wide. You got a runner. Nice overlap. Bryan's got a shot.
Ooh, knocked away. They collide. Bears trying to maintain pressure up there. Give it to Luce. Into the box.
I'm going to say a goal kick.
Bears fans can't believe it.
Goal kick, Delta.
Main stop scoreboard has been stuck at 0-0.
It has. You know, when we do playoff games, partner, it's supposed to be 70 to 50, not 0-0.
Bears still trying to move it down now. Delta will clear it. Bears haven't been super aggressive by pulling up too many defenders yet. Still playing with 4 defensive men. Wonder if it gets closer here, if it's going to change. That should be a corner. Ninth corner for the Bears.
Letting them play that time, that was pretty aggressive from both players. Both players went down, letting them stick with it, play through it.
They're allowing the subs to come in.
Which I got to be honest, if there's no advantage down there, I would rather see an official let them play it out than let their whistle decide something.
Yep.
You know, got the big in swinger, 2 Golden Bears with the keeper right to them.
Gone for the stop.
Now trying to get the one-on-one break going the other way.
They do.
Dom's going to come. And it's wide.
Boy, oh boy.
Dom did just enough to throw him off stride and send it wide. I'm going to tell you, partner, your son's stomach just went to his mouth.
Yep. Yes, it did.
That's one, if you're going to come, you got to get it.
Yep.
And he got just enough of it.
Whew.
Five minutes left in this one before we go to PKs.
Nice move there by Hunter Mufeld to bring it up. Fry on the run. They'll go out of bounds with it.
Forcing him to just play it out. And Bryan's got numbers with the quick restart.
Oh, nice move ahead. Kicked out again.
Big miss hit there, trying to clear it downfield. Gives Bryan a throw in deep.
They're running a couple of different people. Send it into Rockwell here. Ufeld gets it dispossessed. Delta coming the other way. Mufeld dispossesses the other way. Fires it up.
Fry gets to it.
Oh!
Tries to square it into the middle. Another Bryan corner.
Wow.
By the time we take this one, probably right around 3:30 to go until we go to PKs. You got 2 in there screening the goalie. Shorts are being pulled. Kidneys are being punched. I'm telling you, that's what's going on underneath. Big ball into the middle. This is trouble. Sent back across and a goal, Bryan.
Goal!
Sent back across the face of the goal, and a goal for the Golden Bears. They're going to win this one on the golden goal. 3:19, and Bryan wins.
Oh!
And Delta cannot believe it.
Let's see on the Welling Construction replay. We're looking, Nate.
The ball comes in, sent back across.
Elijah Fry. No, it's either Elijah Fry or Diaz. I couldn't see.
I think that may have been Diaz. Back there on the far. No, that was Fry.
It was Fry.
That was blonde tips. That was Fry, I believe.
Elijah Fry. And I tell you what, partner, I have wanted a lot of wins in my life. I've wanted Bowling Green to win. I've wanted Notre Dame to win. I've wanted the Lions to win. I have not wanted to win a game more than I wanted to win this game.
And it was a heck of a ball game, partner. I mean, everything that you could ask for in this one was what happened.
Yeah. So Bears win 1-0.
With 3:19 to go in until we went to PKs.
Yeah. Oh. So the Bears will win. They will play Thursday night back here at Defiance.
Liberty Benton
or Bath. I might need you Thursday if you're around.
Might.
I need my emotional support, Padre.
I tell you. But what a game.
Yep.
I mean, you know what? It's you want to win. You want to beat your rivals. But at the same time, you know, your heart goes out to them. Both these teams left it all on the field.
Yeah.
You know, for what, 100 minutes?
Yep.
105 minutes, 107 minutes, if we want to be completely honest. 107 minutes to come down to one goal to make the difference in this one. And, you know, you kind of had a feeling when you look at when I'm looking at two teams, and I have not seen either one of these teams play yet, I was thinking if Delta was going to get a goal, they were going to get it off one of their big throws. That's what they play for. Their corners were just, kind of set back and short corners and do all of that. Bryan runs in swingers from both sides, left footy on one side, righty on the other. They screen the goalie. They want that header back across the goal. That one is one that you draw up on the whiteboard, and it worked to perfection.
It really did. Wow. Well, just a couple quick stats. Krista, we are just going to go right out of here because we got all of our breaks covered in the definitely in the things there. But we do want to thank our sponsors one more time, the Bryan Athletic Boosters, Bryan Parks and Rec, Northwest State Community College, Oberlin-Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, and Veterans Services of Williams County. Wow, Bears score with 3:19 remaining in the second overtime. Delta had 9 shots on goal. Bryan had 6 shots on goal. Delta had 7 corners. Bryan had 10 corners. And the goal comes from Elijah Fry on the corner kick. And boy, oh boy. So, partners.
And the one thing I didn't get on the replay that I wish I'd have been able to get was who was the one who headed it back across goal. And, it's what you want to have happen. You get the goalie going one way,
Let's see if we
and then
can see
they've got
it
to
here.
turn around.
Was that Carter Luce?
That may have been. Because I know Carter wasn't back on defense.
I think that was Carter Luce. I think that was a 22 there.
Because I know he wasn't back on defense, so they pushed him forward, aimed for the big man's head. He puts it across and headed in.
There you go. All right, well, we're gonna play again on Wednesday at OG, and then we're gonna be here at Thursday.
And then back again together on Friday.
All right, so the next game for the Golden Bears is Friday. The Lady Bears is Wednesday.
Dom got a little heart attack there late as he came out to get one, and it's like I used to tell my keepers: if you're going to come, you got to get something. You don't want to get the guy. You don't want to let it go past you. Dom got just enough to put him off stride, and then we get the big goal to end it at 3:19 in the second overtime.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us. This broadcast is produced by the Golden Bears Sports Network for private use for our audience. Any duplication or other use of this broadcast, including descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of the Golden Bear or the Bryan City School District, is prohibited. Here you can see it on the Welling Construction replay again. Right there, Elijah Fry.
And, the one thing we will let you use, if you get Chris's big screaming of goal, you can use that. We'll let you use that without permission.
That's right.
Because that was epic.
One final time for all of us at the Golden Bears Sports Network. With Dave Brobston, I'm Chris Malanga. Again, your final score 1-0. Have a great night, everybody.